something that has been in my field for a long time is the concept of cultural appropriation. So I just find it really interesting. Like, I think that we have a lot of conditioning around being politically correct or just needing everyone to like stay into their boxes almost. And I just I've traveled a lot in this world, and I did my yoga training in India, and I've studied a lot of different belief systems. And one thing that I found is that like humans are really just the same everywhere. But I think it's really interesting. Oh my gosh, Meatball is coming to join me. What a treat. Hi, buddy. Anyways, yeah, so I believe in reincarnation because I've had plenty of like evidence, if you will, plenty of moments that have shown me that this is not my first time here. I'm a Pisces, so Pisces is the old soul of the zodiac. They've lived a lot of lives. And whenever I get deja vu, it makes me remember that I've done it before. So when I was in India doing my yoga teacher training, I had a lot of deja vu. Like, I knew that it wasn't my first time. And the people around me were saying the same thing. Like, they're like, oh, we've done this together before. Like, I can feel it. And even my teacher was like, this is not your first time coming here. And I'm like, I know this. I can feel it. When I travel to India, I have so much of this, like, home feeling. Like, I feel at home there. It feels familiar to me in a weird way. And then I come back to, like, Virginia, and I get culture shock. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I say this all because I think when we zoom far enough out and we look at like the grand scheme of things, I think that people get really scared to use tools and practices from a culture that doesn't match their current life. So, I'm Irish, Scottish, German. People might argue that I should go into my own lineage. I should pull out the practices that the Scottish people are doing, the Irish people are doing, the German people are doing. And that if I'm not, then I'm cultural appropriating. If I'm using the practices from another culture, I'm appropriating that culture. And I kind of call bullshit on that because, one, do what you're called to. Like, do what you're called towards. It's like you know what is for you and what it's not. And you might have to do some trial and error, and that's fine. But trust yourself first and foremost, because you cannot just follow the masses and be like, oh my God, I can't play this drum because I'm cultural appropriating. I dated this person one time and he was like pretty angry when I wanted to buy a drum. And like, I'm already been on this path of teaching yoga and doing sound healing and all this stuff. And he's just, the conditioning that he was wearing was very much like, this isn't from your culture. If you do that, you're doing something bad. You're appropriating that culture. You don't understand it. Something like drumming is very universal. It's in our core. Like, tribes all over the planet have been playing instruments and singing together and chanting and doing all of these types of things. So I say this because I think that we're putting too much pressure on people to not seek out tools unless it is in their physical lineage from this lifetime. But I would challenge you to go out and zoom out a little bit more and see, maybe this isn't your only lifetime. So maybe you have tools from other lifetimes where you were part of a different culture, and those tools hit home for you even in this lifetime. So don't let the being politically correct like stop you from doing what your inner knowing says is correct for you. You have no idea what you'll discover through these tools. And I also just think that these tools are universal. These practices, these mantras, these chants, these sounds, these vibrations, these frequencies, they are universal. They sound a little bit different. They look a little bit different from culture to culture, but they're the same. So Do what speaks to you, do what calls you towards it, and don't fucking worry about whether or not you are taking down a whole culture by playing a drum. You can honor the culture, you know, you can definitely honor the culture's lineage and where it came from. You can honor the practice that you're doing and the mantras that you're saying and the frequencies that you're listening to. But don't fall victim to feeling like you have to not do any of those things because you're a white person or something, you know. It's like, it's just strange. Like, if you are interested in something and you are respecting it and you are dedicating yourself to learning about it and understanding it and practicing with it, that's enough. So yeah, I'm sure some people will totally disagree with this, and that's fine, because we all are allowed to have our own opinions and things, right? But this is for the people who are called to these things and they are being reprimanded by those around them in possibly a very angry way, that they are doing something inappropriate by wanting to play a drum. You're not. You're not. Your soul knows that that tool is for the body and that it can help the spirit also. So keep doing what you're doing. Follow your own truth, not what everybody else is saying, not what the conditioned masses are doing. That shit is fucking weird. Follow your own truth. Love you. Have a great day.